Welcome back to our channel for another episode of exhaust installation. So today in the shop we have yet another Volkswagen MK8 GTI that is being sent in for our best-selling IPE Catback exhaust system upgrade. So right over here, as you can see, we have already displayed the IPE system on the floor, and before we begin the installation, so now let's start up the Golf and do a few revs, listen to how the Golf GTI sounds like with the factory exhaust system before we can fit on this beautiful IPE system. Alright, so here we have removed the factory exhaust system out from the GTI and put it side by side to compare with the IPE system that is going into the car later. So now let's talk a little bit more about the key differences between the factory system and the IPE system. So first of all, on the factory system, the mid-pipe area, of course you will have this very huge, restricted, very long center resonator that kills off a lot of sound. Then to the rear, you have this factory muffler that is also huge and heavy and also very restricted on the sound. And for the factory system, it does not have any valve control function. Then to the IPE system, so basically this is how the IPE system is going to place like. So on the mid-pipe area, it removes the center resonator that has on the factory system. Then after the mid-pipe, so IPE basically redesigned the entire system and placed their muffler behind the mid-pipe. It changed the location. It doesn't have the same design as the factory system, so this is where the muffler located at. And to the rear, of course, because the muffler has already changed to the middle part, so at the rear we do not have any mufflers at all. And finally, we have this beautiful IPE tips with the IPE logo crafted on it, and there we have the IPE remote to operate the valves. So basically these are all the technical information about the IPE system. This IPE system, definitely it will sound a lot better compared to the factory system, and also it is lighter compared to the factory system. So with the IPE system installed, your Golf will definitely sound way better, and also it improves the performance because of the weight reduction. So now let's get back to work to install the IPE system onto the car, and later once we have everything fitted, of course we will start up the car, do a sound check, and also we will drive the car on the road to listen how does it sounds like with the IPE system driving on the road. And this is how the Golf GTI sounds like with our IPE Catback exhaust system. So this is a 100% fully stock Mark 8 Golf GTI. Besides the IPE exhaust, the car has no other performance upgrade. Everything is stock, include the downpipes, the air intakes. So those are for the future upgrades. Of course, the owner definitely have plans to upgrade to a catless downpipes, also a co-air intake, then also a stage 2 ECU tune in future. Let us know what do you think about the IPE exhaust. How does it sound like on the Golf GTI? And also, if you enjoy our content, like and share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content in the future.